The creator economy has never been bigger. $1 million brand deals, custom supercars, diamond chains worth more than houses. Some influencers are living dreams most people can't even imagine. But here's what they don't show you in those success story videos. Your favorite streamer was going live when her stalker broke down her door. 50,000 viewers heard her scream through their headphones. Then the stream went black. Another creator had 15 million subscribers and brand deals worth millions. Then he faked his girlfriend's death for views and lost everything in 48 hours. This isn't clickbait. These are real creators who went from trending topics to missing persons, from viral content to life or death situations. Some got too close to their fans and paid with their lives. Others chased clout so hard they fell to their deaths. A few just vanished, leaving behind millions of followers and zero answers. The same internet that creates millionaire influencers also creates the obsessed fans who study every frame to find their addresses. Welcome to the dark side of creator culture, where going viral can get you killed. Airi Sato was 22 years old, living in Tokyo, streaming makeup tutorials and daily live content to a few hundred loyal viewers. No security team, no gated mansion, just her phone, decent internet, and dreams of making it big. March 11, 2025, Airi was streaming live on the streets of Tokyo when her nightmare began. She was using a popular streaming app called Who Watch, walking and talking to her audience like she always did. Then someone approaches her. "Where's my money?" The voice comes through crystal clear. Her viewers freeze. This isn't correct. This isn't a bit. Chat explodes with concern. People asking if she's okay. Others thinking that it might be fake. What happens next lasts 15 seconds. 15 seconds of pure terror broadcast live to hundreds of strangers. Some screen recorded it. Others frantically Googled Japanese emergency numbers. Most just watched, paralyzed, as their parasocial relationship turned into a horror movie. The stream cuts to black. Kenichi Takano had become acquainted with Airi through her streaming in 2021. Over the years, he had lent her over 2 million yen, about $13,500, creating a financial relationship that turned toxic. When their dispute escalated, he used her own content against her, tracking her location through landmarks visible in her livestream. This is every creator's nightmare. Someone you trust, someone who seems supportive, who then weaponizes that relationship. The fan who becomes a creditor, then a stalker, using your content to hunt you down. The dispute was about money Takano had lent her, but this wasn't really about debt. This was about a man who felt entitled to control a young woman's life because he had financially supported her. Police found him at the scene. Mission accomplished. Here's what messes with your head. Airi did everything right. No personal info, no identifiable locations, no oversharing. But everything right means nothing when your content becomes stalker research. Your biggest fan might be your future killer, and they're taking notes every time you go live. Wu Yongning had millions of followers and videos that regularly hit trending. His niche? Extreme rooftoping. Climbing skyscrapers with zero safety gear and filming himself hanging off the edge. 26 years old, living in China, where the algorithm rewards crazy stunts over everything else. Wu's formula was simple. Find the tallest building, climb it illegally, film himself doing parkour moves hundreds of feet above concrete, then monetize the panic in the comments. Each video pushed further. Higher buildings, riskier moves, longer hangs. The audience demanded more extreme content, and Wu delivered. No harnesses, no backup plans, just pure adrenaline content. But Wu wasn't just chasing clout, he was chasing money for something that mattered. November 8, 2017, Wu positions his camera on a 62-story skyscraper in Changsha. In his pocket, an engagement ring. Tomorrow, he's proposing to his girlfriend. Next week, he needs to pay for his mother's cancer treatment. Today's stunt could win him a $100,000 yuan rooftoping challenge, about $15,000. Enough to cover everything. The setup is perfect. His followers are watching live, dropping comments about how insane he is. Wu starts his routine, the same moves that made him internet famous. Except this time, physics don't care about his subscriber count. Mid-stunt, his grip fails. Not dramatically, just a quiet slip, like when your phone falls from your pocket. 4 seconds of free fall, then silence. The phone keeps recording as it tumbles beside him, capturing footage that would become the most viral content Wu ever created. His death video got more views than his entire catalog combined. The algorithm rewarded his final moment more than years of successful content. That's the sick math of extreme creation. Death pays better than life. Woo's girlfriend found out about his death through social media. His mother learned her son died trying to pay for her treatment by reading Twitter translations. The rooftoping community split after Woo's fall. But here's what nobody talks about. Woo's death barely slowed the trend. New rooftoppers emerged within weeks, using his death as proof they were hardcore enough to risk everything. Because on the internet, your death might be worth more than your life, as long as someone else gets to monetize it. I'm J-Station had cracked the YouTube algorithm. 5 million subscribers, videos regularly hitting millions of views, brand deals flowing in. Jason Ethier had figured out the formula. Paranormal clickbait plus manufactured drama equals infinite money. But Jason got greedy, and when YouTubers get greedy, they make decisions that ruin everything. January 9, 2020, Jason uploads the video that will end his career. My girlfriend is dead. The thumbnail shows him crying, real tears for fake grief. Within hours, millions believe Alexia Morano, his girlfriend and collaborator, died in a drunk driving accident. Comments flood in with genuine sympathy, heart emojis, prayer hands, devastated fans sharing their own lost stories. The video trends. Jason's getting the biggest engagement of his career, all built on a lie that's sitting in the next room watching Netflix. Because Alexia wasn't dead, she was watching her boyfriend profit off her fake funeral. The plan was pure algorithm manipulation. Fake Alexia's death, milk the sympathy content, then resurrect her through paranormal videos. Jason would use spirit boxes and Ouija boards to contact her ghosts, creating a whole content series about their manufactured tragedy. The lie lasted 12 hours. Alexia couldn't watch strangers mourn for her while her family panicked. She posted an expose video, voice shaking with rage. Not only was she alive, she was leaving Jason and taking half their shared audience. Then the real tea spilled. Alexia accused Jason of abuse, physical, emotional, and financial. The fake death wasn't just a publicity stunt. It was the final manipulation in a relationship built on control. The internet's reaction was instant and brutal. Even Jason's most loyal fans turned on him. His comment section became graveyards of unsubscribe announcements. Brand deals evaporated overnight. Within 48 hours, Jason lost everything. Subscriber counts dropped by hundreds of thousands. All sponsorship deals were canceled. Merchandise partnerships were terminated, and other creators refused to work with him. Jason tried everything to save his career. New channel, different names, apology videos that felt like damage control. Nothing worked. You can't fake your girlfriend's death and expect the internet to ever trust you again. March 2021, YouTube terminated all his channels. The platform that made him rich erased him completely. But here's the twisted part. His downfall got more attention than his content ever did. Commentary channels made dozens of videos dissecting his lies. His destruction became content for other creators. The internet gives clout, and the internet takes it away, usually faster than you can delete the evidence. Miss Hannah Meeks was the cosplay queen who taught Japanese to 500,000 weebs and then vanished like she never existed. No drama, no controversy, no explanation. Just digital disappearance that spawned 1,000 of conspiracy theories. Picture the early 2010s YouTube. Hannah bouncing around in colorful cosplay, teaching basic Japanese phrases with energy that made learning fun. Her content was comfort food for anime fans, educational but entertaining. Then she went to Comic-Con 2013. Her last video shows Hannah walking through convention crowds, interviewing cosplayers, doing her usual bubbly thing. Normal content, normal Hannah, normal upload. Then every account goes dark simultaneously. Not gradually, instantly. YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all wiped clean like someone hit the nuclear option on her entire digital existence. Fans refresh her page for weeks thinking it's a glitch, but Hannah didn't get hacked, she just wanted out. The fan theories went wild. Stalker situation, family emergency, witness protection, government conspiracy. Reddit threads dissected her final videos frame by frame, looking for clues that never existed. Truth is, Hannah was exhausted by the performance, being on constantly, maintaining a persona, dealing with comments that got increasingly weird. When you build a brand around being the approachable anime girl, every interaction becomes work. Behind the colorful costumes was someone burned out by parasocial relationships that felt one-sided. Fans knew everything about Hannah, but nothing about the real person behind the camera. So she quit. complete digital detox, cold turkey from content creation. Years later, clues emerged suggesting that Hannah had chosen a private life. Fellow YouTubers hinted that she had gotten married and started a family, though Hannah herself never confirmed these details publicly. If true, the cosplay queen traded internet fame for suburban anonymity, and seemingly found peace in the process. But Hannah chose to leave. Other creators disappeared because something forced them out. P2 is the name. Philip Inewale was living the creator dream. 3.8 million followers, successful streetwear brand, enough passive income to move anywhere he wanted. He had options, opportunities, the kind of financial freedom most creators only fantasize about. But success without fulfillment is just expensive emptiness. February 2025, Philip drops a bombshell video. He's leaving LA, the creator capital, the content hub, the place where influencer careers go to either explode or die. This isn't about algorithm changes or platform drama. It's about growth, challenge, and finding something real in a world built on performance. Quote, "I want there to be an era of my life where I leave my comfort zone and leave Los Angeles and finally take a big leap of faith." End quote, he tells his camera, voice carrying that mix of excitement and terror that comes with major life changes. Atlanta's calling, new collections for his Don't Mind Us clothing brand, different energy, fresh perspectives. The move isn't just geographical, it's spiritual, a reset button on a life that looked perfect from the outside, but felt hollow within. His audience supports the decision. New city content, different collabs, fresh perspectives. The video feels prophetic now, watching him talk about leaving his comfort zone, taking risk, embracing uncertainty. It's like watching someone write their own ending without knowing it. March 14th, 2025, Philip Inewale is found dead in a Los Angeles mailroom. The news breaks on TMZ before his own community finds out. No warnings, no goodbyes, no explanation that makes sense. Just a young man with millions of fans reduced to a police report and a family's request for privacy. His last Instagram post, February 19th, shipping Don't Mind Us packages, business as usual, life moving forward. Plans in motion, future unfolding, dreams being packed into cardboard boxes for a move that would never happen. The timing destroys everyone who followed him. Philip was literally packing for his new life when his old one ended. Boxes half filled with hopes and plans, sitting in an apartment that would never be emptied. Cole the Man posted through tears, "My good friend at PN2 is the name has passed away." Wow, I'm honestly at a loss for words. The gaming community implodes. Comment sections become grief counseling sessions. The cause of death remains under investigation, leaving everyone, friends, family, 3.8 million subscribers, staring at an unfinished sentence. Philip's story haunts because there is no lesson, no warning, no explanation. His channel sits frozen. The last video still titled, "With Hope About Atlanta Adventures That Will Never Happen." Comments pour in from fans refusing to accept the silence, still waiting for uploads that will never come. The algorithm doesn't care about your moving plans. Death doesn't check your subscriber count before it strikes. Every story here proves the same brutal truth. Internet fame is a gamble where the house always wins, and sometimes the cost is everything. The creator economy has created incredible opportunities. Some influencers have built generational wealth, started movements, changed lives, but the same systems that create these success stories also create the conditions for tragedy. Irie trusted her audience and paid with her life. Wu chased the perfect shot and found the perfect fall. Jason thought he could fake death and discover career suicide instead. Hannah chose peace over popularity and vanished into happiness. Philip planned for tomorrow and never saw it arrive. These aren't just cautionary tales, they're the hidden reality behind every success story. For every influencer living their dream, there's another whose dream became a nightmare. The internet rewards authenticity, but punishes vulnerability. It demands constant content, but offers no protection from the consequences. It creates parasocial relationships that feel real until they turn dangerous. Your favorite creators are real people dealing with stalkers, mental health crises, financial pressures, and constant performance of being on for audiences who feel entitled to every detail of their lives. The next time you're doom scrolling through your favorite creator's content, remember, there's a human behind that screen. Someone who might be struggling, hiding, running, or simply trying to survive another day in the spotlight. Because on the internet, the show must go on, even when the performers can't. Especially when the performer can. Which of these disappearances shocked you the most? Drop your theories in the comments and hit subscribe for more dark truths about creator culture. Your favorite influencer story might be next.